Hi y'all, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I am here today to do channeled messages for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for mid-month to the end of August. Now, these messages can go a week or two out, but for the majority of you, it's going to happen in this span of time. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back as always. If you've watched me before, I tell y'all all the time, I have no control over what comes out. So none of this is preconceived. This is straight off the whim. So we will be doing 10 minutes of each sign and we will see what comes out. And remember, these are general readings. They may not apply to everyone. If it resonates, please take it. If it doesn't, let it go. Okay, so let's see. Cancer. They want to start with Cancer. So what's going on with Cancer this month? Okay, so Cancer, you know, it's weird because they show me the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, but they give me this sense of longing for it. So I almost get this sense that you're wondering when your time is going to come, if that makes sense. You're working really hard towards your goals, bringing in healthy relationships, new finances, maybe working really hard at your career, and you're wondering when you're going to get that promotion or when things are just going to fall in place. Now, the thing with that they want you to know most is when we have this sense of longing, we're living in the future. So you want to take a step back and embrace this moment right now. Keep working towards your goals, absolutely, but don't forget to have fun and loosen up a little bit, because when we stress, we fixate, and when we fixate, then we're living in a sense of fear. We don't want to live our lives in a sense of fear and having that sense of not having abundance, or that we're in need, right? And yes, we all are in a sense of need. I'm sorry, y'all, the mosquitoes are terrible. But you don't want to live your life in a state of fear. When you are having fun, the universe has a way of working more in your favor more quickly. So remember to embrace this moment. Today is the only day that you have control over, and tomorrow will be another chance for you to step up to the plate again. So just remember this moment right now. Everything else is, you have a blank slate in front of you, and something that's already been done needs to be done and let go from the past. So don't worry so much, Cancer. Like, I almost feel like the Eight of the Eight of Swords energy, okay? And this is not a good state to be in. The Eight of Swords energy can really, you know, and especially with all the retrogrades we've been having going on, and Mercury will be going direct on Sunday. So, you know, it's a very intense time for everyone, but you do want to make sure that when you are in the Eight of Swords energy, where you're having sleepless nights, you can't see clearly, and you're just really in your head a lot, that you're taking that time when you notice that your ego is getting the best of you, you want to switch it. So focus on what it is that you truly want to create instead of focusing on what you do not have. So it's more of a shifting the perspective, okay? There's a lot of things that are coming to a close for everyone, but I feel like with Cancer, it's more of just tying up loose ends and allowing things to take its natural course. Again, not living in fear. Hi, Lachey, thanks for joining me again. But you know, it's more of embracing the here and now than it is worrying so much about the past or the future. You want to stay here in the present. What's going on? Okay. I feel like a lot of you in the career front are unsatisfied. Okay. I get a sense of, again, wanting more. If there is anything in your life where you are having that sense of wanting more, then you really want to take the necessary actions in order to get more. Okay. I really feel that when we are doing what we love to do, then it doesn't feel like a chore. You're gonna make more money at it because you're passionate about what you're doing. So if there's something that you want to switch up in your life, absolutely take the steps necessary to get it. Whether that is leaving a relationship, leaving a job, don't worry about the security issue, because when you go after what you're truly passionate about, you're going to take the necessary steps to get there. It's not going to feel like, oh, I just need to go get a job and, I'll take whatever. So those jobs are petty and they're mundane, and you're not going to be satisfied doing it. So make sure you're taking the time out of your day to figure out what truly means something to you, what gets that flame burning for you, Cancer. And just remember to go with the flow of things. That you're not going to have control over anything in life besides your choices right here, right now. So make sure you're taking that choice, making that choice of truly shifting your perspective when you feel like you're, depressed or anxious, or whatever the case may be. Take that choice in that moment to switch it around and focus on something positive. The EFT, emotional freedom technique, has been coming up a lot for quite a few people in my environment. So I figure I might as well say that. And if you've never done it before, I would look it up, because it is a beautiful technique that can help a lot of people. So I feel like we should all do it regularly. Okay. Okay, Cancer. Yeah, I just get a sense of confusion, not even really sure what direction to go in. This is a really, really important time for Cancer to gain some clarity and perspective on their life. It, I just feel like you could be pulled in many different directions, but really you have to follow your heart on this one. They really want you to not listen to society. Don't listen to your peers. Listen to your heart. This is that one time to really listen to your heart, Cancer, because it is so important. And you really don't want to listen to other people and then later on realize that it wasn't the right decision for you, and you based your decision off of someone else's standards or opinion. When you do something that you truly want to do and you move forward in the direction that you were truly meant to move in, then you don't have regrets, because you did it for yourself. And, don't just take any job. Don't just take any relationship. Make sure that you're taking that time. Slow it down. I feel like you just need to pull back a little bit and gain a different look at things, okay? And try to figure out where that fear is coming from. Is it a fear of lacking? Is it a fear that something better is not going to come along? Do you feel like you can't speak up about what it is that you're feeling or you're experiencing? And you need to find someone or go to the person that you can truly trust with your emotions and the things that you're feeling about certain changes in your life, and get that insight. But you also want to make sure that you're not having other people's opinions pushed down your throat, who are not living a life that you want to live. It's different if you go to a mentor and they're living the life that you want to live, then yes, you can take their opinions. But it's strictly opinions. You can't base all of your decisions off of what someone else says. And if you take too many different people's opinions, you're going to get an ass load. No wonder you would be confused. So it's very important, number one, to listen to this. They want you to know, okay, there's quite a few of you, okay? It is okay to move on, whatever that means for you. I feel like some of you may be relocating. I feel like some of you may be even taking a new career opportunity, or finally closing out past relationships and stuff like that. But yeah, it's okay to move on, okay? So, okay. Who do you want to move on to next? Okay, they keep coming back to Scorpio. So let's move on to Scorpio. Okay. Wow. Okay, so they have a lot a lot of messages for Scorpio. There's quite a bit about relocation, travel, buying or, you know, selling a home. There's also a new emotional opportunity for you, and I think you know that this would make you happy, but there's some stressors involved. Okay, I'm getting that Eight of Swords energy, the Eight of Swords with the water signs, man. You know, there's a lot of fear behind that as well. And wow, y'all, water signs are very similar. The how, when, what, you know, you really want to be present in the moment and take those necessary strides. Same thing for Cancer. Okay, let's see. I feel like there are several different avenues for Scorpio to take, but you're being pulled in a certain direction, okay? Um, Especially something that is brand new, okay? Yeah, the downloads have been crazy for me too. It's insane. Um, and if anyone does not know what a download is, for people who are sensitives, and a lot of us do it without us even knowing it, but it will be like literally a download of information. Certain things will come in, whether it's visions, thoughts, you know, like it's so insane. And it usually it will be like I'll just completely space out and people are like, what's going on? Like, oh yeah, sorry, it's just, but a lot of it's when I'm laying down to go to sleep. The downloads have been insane the last few weeks. But okay, sorry, Scorpio, what's going on with Scorpio? Yeah, so back to whatever is causing, okay, so there's going to be a chance for you to do something creative that you've never done before, but you've always wanted to. For that group of you, you absolutely need to do this. They're actually telling me it's very urgent for you to start on this project, because it's not only going to help you raise your vibration, but it's going to help your soul speak in a way that it's never spoken before. Okay, I don't know what that really means, but you're gonna notice when you start to allow that creative energy to flow just how good you feel. I feel like put on some music, do whatever your hands and your body want to do, even if it's creative dance, painting, whatever it is for you, that helps you get inspired. Okay, there's also a sense of needing to declutter life, whether that's decluttering your relationships, decluttering your house, your office space, whatever it is, you need to start releasing some things. Or at least organizing. Okay, there's a sense of needing to organize. And okay. Yeah, for a good portion of you Scorpios, especially the ones who are the overachievers, don't take on so much responsibility that you burn yourself out, okay? Because they're telling me that there might be some health risk involved for those who, and especially for those who are craving solitude, who are craving a slower pace of life, okay? And this is very important for those who are craving that solitude. Yeah, I feel like Scorpio needs to ground more, getting more connected to Earth and Mother Nature, to Gaia, allowing your energy to be here, focus here. Like you're being pulled in many different directions. There's also a lot of distractions for Scorpio this month. Um, I feel like mid next week there's going to be more distractions. I don't know why they're saying like Wednesday or Thursday. So there might be some distractions that are coming up, and just keep your cool, okay? I don't know if it's going to be bad or not for them to say keep your cool. So I almost feel like it's going to be more of like a nuisance thing, but it's nothing that you can't handle. They really want you to work on your sacral, okay? They're showing me a lot of orange. Um, so if you, and again, that goes to that creativity and inner power, right? So you really want to focus on that. And if you feel like it's overactive, then balance it out. Take however it resonates. But I feel like most of you, it's underactive. Um, Yeah, they're talking about doing some Reiki and doing a chakra cleanse. I would do some guided meditations to clear that out, or go meet someone that does it. Get a good clearing out. Also, drink more water. Stay hydrated, because I feel like Scorpio is going to get dehydrated. If not this weekend, next. Okay, they're being very specific about that as well, which they're usually not in time frame. So, um, okay. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Don't be like so high geared, moving towards your end goal, that you forget the beauty in life right now. Okay, the relationships in your life, the friendships in your life. Get around people that make you feel good. I feel like you should be getting some social invitations. I don't know why I've been saying that wrong lately. Invitations, and you should be taking them, okay? Especially if they're friends of yours that make you feel good. Don't be around dramatic people, because energy is too high for you right now. You don't need to absorb anyone's energy. And if you feel like you are absorbing other people's energy, then you want to make sure that you're shielding yourself and putting up those reflective mirrors and sending that energy back. Don't allow people's energy just to flow in and drive you crazy. Um, so is there anything else for Scorpio? Yeah, there. It's funny because it does feel like the Wheel of Fortune energy, but they're showing me like the merry-go-round, and that's what they called it. So there might be certain things in your life where you feel like you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. You're going in circles, and you're really not sure when to get off. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You're listening to your intuition, and don't back down because of fear, okay? But there might be some karmic cycles that are coming to a close, so new opportunities can open up for you, okay? So Pisces, what's going on with Pisces? Pisces, it is time for you to plant the seed, okay? It is very important for you to work on your affirmations, vision boards, changing your thought process when it comes to how you Okay, so sorry about that. Obviously, my phone had a little freak out moment. But okay, so we were on Pisces. Now, they want you to focus on what it is that you want to create for yourself. How do you want to feel? Working on your intentions, your affirmations, and how you want to live your life in a spiritual sense. So I really feel that they're telling me to get back to your roots, okay? Some of you may have practiced before and are now picking up again, or being more open to the opportunities of being more spiritual in a sense, okay? And this is going to help you open up new opportunities for yourself. So, okay. What's going on? I feel like there's a lot, yeah. Okay, so it's kind of like the 5 of Cups energy. There's a lot that you have to be thankful for, Pisces, but you're focused on stuff that has not worked out in the past. Things that did not go in your favor, things that you did, I feel almost a sense of guilt about. But there's really nothing for you to feel guilty about, and you have the chance to turn that around. So don't stay focused on the things that didn't work out, because you're blocking yourself off from the beautiful things that are right in front of you. Okay, there are plenty of things that you have to be thankful for, so focus on those things instead. Okay. So they want you to work more on your solar plexus and your third eye. Okay, this is very important for a good majority of Pisces. Okay, they want you to start to see things clearly. They want you to envision the life that you want to hold, and they want you to use that strength, that courage, and that creative energy in order to manifest it into real form. So yeah, get out of your head. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, and focus on the things that you have to be thankful for. If you have to write a list every day of things that you are thankful for in order to turn it around, do it. It does work. Be aware of the signs and synchronicities too. Don't chalk it up to coincidence, because there's no such thing as coincidence. If you're seeing repeating numbers, animal spirit guides, there's so many memories dropping in that you haven't thought about in a while. Songs coming on the radio that remind you of someone. There's so many. Always pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. When we are more aware of what is going on by being in the here and now, the more we can understand the signs and synchronicities that they send us. They're saying get back in the saddle. So I don't know what that means as a general statement, whether there is something that you've been putting off for quite some time because of fear of whatever it is. Most of the negative emotions are based from fear, but there's something that they want you to get back in the saddle on. They want you to start up. They want you to chase. They want you to involve yourself in. So, whatever that means for you, take it how it resonates. Um, yeah, it's a beautiful experience. It really is. Hard. It's hard, but awakening is, it's a very bittersweet experience for me in general. And I think it is for everyone. I think getting through the speed bumps is some of the hardest things, but once we get past a certain point, it just becomes easier and easier. So don't be afraid to allow yourself to go through the motions, because if you don't feel, you don't heal. So yeah, I feel like Pisces needs to let loose. Let loose of the reins a little bit. Get back in the saddle and loosen up on them reins. So yeah, don't feel like you have to control everything, because when you feel like you have to control, you're never going to be satisfied with the overall outcome. You just won't. It's never going to be up to your standards. And when you keep an open mind and allow the universe to work in your favor and take the necessary actions of getting back in the saddle, then you will be able to control that choice in that moment and see what happens when the universe is actually working in your favor. You know, it's almost, and it's so funny because there is a video that I saw of a donkey laying in a hammock, and I sent it to my friend, and she goes, that's exactly what we should be doing. Like, after we have done the work that we are supposed to, then we should just sit back. We can't have every bit of control. We'll drive ourselves crazy. At some point, we have to sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, and just let things swing as they're going to swing. Whether it be up, down, sideways, or crisscross, it doesn't matter. That you have no control over that. You just have to listen and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Go where your soul is calling to you, and then sit back and let it all unfold the way it should. Okay. All right. So if you need a personal reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading and you feel like you got what you needed out of this today, but you would like to support the channel, there is a donation link down below in the description box. If you haven't checked me out on Facebook, please do. I have a bunch going on over there. And please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know how this resonates with you. And I love y'all so much, and I appreciate everyone's support, everyone who has donated. I love y'all long time. Like, y'all are awesome, no doubt. And I'm just so thankful to have this community and to have my spiritual fam here supporting me and letting me support you. So y'all are amazing. Keep up the good work and just keep doing the damn thing. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.